Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Just about to turn the corner into the back half of the season here on EA Sports College Football. It is Week 7. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And here comes the junior running back. Big day in his last game, over 150 yards on the ground and a score. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Under fire. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Could not make his way to the corner. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Quickly to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Gets rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hayes. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Quick release on the RPO. And tackled there by the defense. 11th play of this opening drive coming up, but this one, a 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. He makes the grab. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field, and they'll go to work for the first time. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. The give, running right, Brown. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Turner. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This Nevada offense really has it going. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Bounced off his feet. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Nevada will be forced to punt. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Rushes on him. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback keeps it. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. On the move, it's Scott. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 2nd down coming up. Time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. This quarterback part of their running game, fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. After the 3rd down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. they'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Turner. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Unloads to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Punt is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Running inside, it's Scott. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Line getting set on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Finds his man, it's Scott. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to get some... Just keeps moving. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Fakes to grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's in open space. Maybe a crease. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They marched 56 yards to the end zone and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Givens. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense...
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Turner. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the big fella. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking for a man, it's Hayes. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing, using his feet to buy time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their 2nd. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Unloads it left. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada!
It took them some time, but finally here at the end of the first half, they were finally able to get it right and score a touchdown. You know, I think oftentimes as an offensive coordinator, you've scripted your first 10 plays, things aren't working, you're looking for formations, you're looking for schemes you can run to finally break through, and that last drive might be what this offense needs to finally turn the corner. We'll see in the second half.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at LSU taking on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And it's the Tigers looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Fargo. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Nevada will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Stealing a score on special teams.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes swoof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. They'll line up for a second down play. Pulls it and fires to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got his man downfield. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. That's caught. It's Givens. There he goes. And he scores! Touchdown, Nevada!
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Right back to it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the run, it's Scott. There's some room. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Let's it fly. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Made the grab in the end zone for 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor must. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I'm putting that one in my back pocket. I'm going to start. I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Looking to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. Wolfpack will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Turner. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Get it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. On his way back from the 20. He's got great speed. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. To the air, it's Hayes. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Finds a man in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Offense, quick tempo.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabs it in the middle. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground, it's Scott. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Keeps it himself. Maybe some room here. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Snags a quick pass on the left. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Brown. Made a defender miss. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. On 1st down, it's Brown again. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Back to pass on second down. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And they'll just try to kick it out of bounds to make sure that thing doesn't get run back. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fires on the move. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. So now it's second and long. The run inside. It's Mitchell. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The short hands. It's Collins. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. On the move. Here's a little room there. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The offense changing the play. Quarterback keeper. Plows through the defense. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give on the counter. Nice move there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on second down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for space, it's Mitchell. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They're going to ride this running back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Finding some room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. To throw, it's Hayes. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Finds his man. It's Woods. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Nevada going quickly.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go with Brown. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that 4th down. I think everybody here in the stadium, including myself, was expecting them to try to throw the football, but they ran it, caught the defense off guard.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Motion from the back. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's got the tight end. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field.
Caught. They will score. Touchdown, Nevada.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He's looking to pass. Floats it out in space. He'll be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point try fails, and the lead remains 10. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Right back to the well. Got a little grass. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute